Hey guys, what's up? It's Julio here with Copy ID. Today I want to talk to you about whether you should be giving up your social media to a social media manager. The pros, the cons, all that sort of stuff in a nice short condensed video. So let's get right into it. So there's a couple things, really three things that you need to think about whenever you are thinking about giving your social media profile or page away to a social media manager. Those three things are, and I'm going to write them down. Money. That's a big one. Social media managers cost quite a bit, at least a good one. The other thing you want to think about is the overall message. Do you have a brand message that is good or great, and can they really easily understand, or does it take a lot of training? Are you one of those people that say, like, my brand is so specific that only I can write for it? Have you had a lot of issues with copywriters and things like that in the past? We want to talk about giving up. Is this something that you need to actually give up? If not, are you sure that you need to give it to somebody? Or is there some other thing that you can be doing that you could give? For example, let's say you're just having a lot of issues generally with your design. You're just like, man, you know what? I'm just really crappy at design. Well, maybe you need to think about hiring a VA or something, some sort of designer from Fiverr, FreeUp, Upwork, whatever, just a contractor to batch out some design stuff for you, so that way you can break them all down, right? Maybe they can come up with 10, 20 different designs in your Canva, for example. That way you have so many that you can choose from to where all you have to do is replace the image. And you paid them $50 to get 20 different varieties or different things. And there you go. Like, now you can play with different images, make it a little bigger, a little smaller, add a little element here or there, but overall your design is done, and it saved you a ton of time. This is especially important if you actually do enjoy what you do in terms of social media. Do you enjoy engaging with people? Do you enjoy scrolling through Instagram and liking and commenting? Do you enjoy collaboration? Do you enjoy DMing people and replying to DMs? Do you enjoy creating reels and stories? If you enjoy all of that, then why give it up? The other key thing, I'm gonna go backwards, okay? So we talked about giving up. Now let's talk about the message. Okay, let's say you were like, you know what? Social media is okay, but overall, I'm not really all about it. So I'm cool with giving it up. Now I need to just hand it over to somebody. Cool. So you need to also figure out, is your brand message clear enough that a complete stranger is gonna come in and within a 30, 45 minute, call, they're gonna understand who you are, who you serve, what your offers are, what the objections are. What I recommend is to create a document, like a Google Doc, that fills out all this information. Now, if you have an avatar sheet, that's going to be incredibly helpful. So if you haven't, there's other videos and things that you can check out from us about creating avatars where you can get more information about it. But overall, you want to create an avatar sheet that's going to talk about their pain points, their objections, where are they in the funnel as far as knowledge goes? What are their emotional problems? What are their mental and physical problems? What are they getting from you that you really excel at? And now finally, let's talk about money. So money is always a big thing. It just is, right? It's hard to get away from it. You have a certain amount of budget. Maybe, I'm gonna assume that you're a solopreneur for this one particular circumstance. Money's tight, you know what I mean? Like, you only have so much budget for marketing. You only have so much budget for groceries and food, and you don't have an unlimited source. You don't have angel investors. You don't have, well, some of you may have, and if you do, friggin' fantastic, but you don't have somebody that can, that has a multi-million-dollar business like, hey, son, here's, a small loan of $1 million. Like, you have a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 you can spend per month, but you need a return on that investment. So the question is, do you even need to afford one? Now, there is a difference in terms of what people mean when they talk about a social media manager. If you're talking about somebody who just pops in for a few minutes, 10 minutes or whatever every day, and likes and maybe throws a little fire emoji or something like that, okay, you know what? It probably doesn't matter, go for it. In my opinion, I want you to be putting out engaging content that actually makes sense. So either way, you're still gonna have to think about, does my brand make sense? Does my voice make sense? Or is this person encapsulating my personality when they talk to people? However, if that's all you're really looking for, you know what? do it. It can't hurt really. You can see how it feels, and it's no big commitment or deal, because usually those people are $8 an hour or something like that. They pop in for 10, 15 minutes a day. By the end of the week, you're giving them, $8, $16, whatever, but it's nothing super significant. However, you could, if you're looking at a true blue social media manager, somebody who actually figures out strategy and content and possibly even like design, and looks through your ads and looks through your analytics and tells you, prints out reports and tells you what's working and what's not working, and how they need you to film 10 videos about this particular topic because these got the highest engagement rates, and their plan and their call to actions and all these other things that they're helping you with to construct. Those people cost a decent chunk of change. Now you have to think, can I use that in a way that makes more sense? Now, if you can't, and you're just like, listen, I hate social media. It's a pain in the ass. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to think about content strategy. I just want, if you tell me what to do, tell me what to record, tell me what to create, I'll give it to you in a Google Drive folder that we share, and it's up to you to do everything else. I'm going to focus on blank, right? If that's your situation and you have the money to spend, then do it. Like, sure, why do something you hate? And you have the money to do it, fine. However, again, if you're that solopreneur, only have you and a spouse, or you and your a VA, and that's all you can really afford, and $500 a month towards ads would be a hell of a lot better at giving you a return on investment than, like, you're gonna have to suck it up. I know it's not something that you really want to hear, but it's the truth. Okay, everyone, well, let's just recap. When it comes to social media managers, and we're in this particular circumstance talking about people who are actually going to do a lot of things for you, and not just a random person that's going to throw a like or a love emoji or whatever, but somebody that's actually going to create strategy for you. The three things to consider are: 1, can you afford it? 2, is your message clear? 3, is it something that you should be giving up right now? Do you love it? Or do you I'm kind of on the fence about it, but I don't really need to give it up right now because I want to save a little bit of money? If you can't say yes to all 3 of those things, I highly, highly, highly advise that you think about taking social media onto yourself and doing the best you possibly can for now. And if you want some help on how to figure out a good content strategy that isn't super overwhelming, but guaranteed to help in terms of overall sales and organic growth, we have a video about that. It should be somewhere around here if we're on YouTube. If not, look it up. Okay, that's it. Julio with Copy Identity. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.